Let's get these early dubs before the game come on. I'm definitely geek for the game later, though. Let's get it. Let's get these dubs.
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Why everybody use Ohio State, man? This is crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Defensively, you like to throw the football deep down to your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play, and you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
They'll bring it out to the 25. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. That's caught. It's Whittington. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage.
But why is Keanu Jackson in coverage?
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw again. throws to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Watching this DB on film, I just love his ability to break on the wall. And I think he was anticipating on 3rd and long that time, the offense throwing it right around the sticks. So he was able to drive on the football and secure that interception.
Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. 1st down. Moore will throw. Back open in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Whittington. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Some much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Tate. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Great place to start for this offense. Moore to the air. Using the quick game. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Looking to fire. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This is too easy, man.
That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of the period, first down here. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw. It's Sayed. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
You know, the defense just hasn't seemed to quite have an answer. They've come close to interceptions like that one there, but they haven't registered any so far. They've given up a few touchdown passes. They're just not quite able to make the plays they need to against the pass in this game.
Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion.
Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room.
Go ahead. You're going to hurt him. Go ahead.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback. So when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism.
He's loose on the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line in this offense.
All niggas do is milk one player. Not even good at the game.
How scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Yeah, and a lot of offenses, when they get their free safety matched up man-to-man, they're going to take shots because they believe their guy can win. Really nice man-to-man coverage and a nice job making a play on the ball at the end that results in an incompletion.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to...
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Floating away. The short hands. It's Hughes. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hughes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Whittington. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Hughes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. He might want another play. On fourth down, going to the air. Touchdown!
Dumbass, you can't stop shit, nigga. Yeah, you got Ohio State, don't know how to use them. Dumbass. Too easy. Oh, here you go. There you go. He finally talking. Oh. Oh. Hey, this is easy. I get the ball at halftime too. I ain't gonna worry about it. You gotta stop me. Remember that. You gotta stop me. Remember that, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
I don't know why you calling the timeout. You ain't got no chance, bro. You ain't like that.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we whittle down to 7 seconds.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally and
turning it on. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Second down coming up.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Hughes. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Ducks will snap it on first and 10.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Moore will throw.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Oregon! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
What was that stuff you was talking, G?
This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points
Every time, bro. You can't stop it.
It's nice to have a guy that can do
Same
that.
play.
Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. It's a bad scheme to try to cover this guy one-on-one, much like Michigan State tried to do against Joey Galloway in '93. But the difference there is the reason Joey Galloway couldn't be covered is that no one really... And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Got a man. It's Smith. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open. His quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He was smelling that end zone, and they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Connection to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here, oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he died.
This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Moore to the air. This time it's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Touchdown Ducks! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's brought down, but this interception, a huge play to...
Don't quit, bro. What you quit for? What you quit for, man? Nah, he was talking all that stuff. I was just about to start talking too. You threw it right to me. Stop targeting the same player. What is wrong with him? This is too easy, man. Too easy. Yeah. 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 Is he on? Who trying to play, man? Who trying to lose the flash? Let me put my bet in for the game start. I already invited him. I invited him already. He gotta know, bruh. How you been playing the game this long? You don't know how to accept invites, bro. It's a button on there you press where he'll be able to see all my invites and my friend requests and stuff. Tell him just start pressing buttons. I just sent it again. Tell him to accept it now. He got to accept it now. It should pop up at the bottom. I'm gonna send one more, bruh. I might smoke a lot. Oh, not the right person. Come on, man. Hey, Tyler, tell him to just start pressing buttons, bro. It should be on the right side. One of the buttons that he got to press should be on the right side at the bottom of the screen. It should tell him. It should be a red notification thing. He got to press whatever button that is telling him to press right there. Start a call and talk to him. I don't know what an Xbox controller look like. Otherwise, I would tell y'all if it was a PlayStation, it'd be easy. I'll just tell you press the big middle button. It should be a middle button or something like that. One of his middle buttons, whatever his middle button is. Not the home button though. The middle button. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I told you, mother. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. All right, I just sent it. I'm about to use Nitro. Finally, man. God damn. Was that hard? I'm not picking Oregon. I'm going to just pick another team. I'm just trying to figure out who I want to use. Hey, you want to do battle at Indiana? You want to do battle at Indiana? Text it in the group chat. Come on. What's up? What's up with it? I could do Oregon. I'll pick Oregon. I just want to use somebody different. Because to be honest, bro, the only team I ever used besides Oregon was who I used yesterday. Virginia. That's the only other team I used besides Oregon. I haven't picked no other team. You know, I can only use my team. Ole Miss will be fire though. I might use them next. That offense is crazy. Oh shoot. Everybody in his Oregon tipsy. Everybody in a bargain tipsy. Everybody in a bargain tipsy. Everybody in a bargain tipsy. Alright, let's lock in. Hey, who y'all think about to win in the chat? Say it in the chat. You think I'm gonna win? Let me know.
All eyes are focused. A top 10 matchup. Playoff expectations becoming a storyline, and the stakes are soaring in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon.
I can't wait, man. We got 4 days. 4 days till Oregon kicks some ass again, man.
Number 9 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks.
You see that duck? That means it's over with, man. It's over with. It's over with. You see that duck?
Can't wait to get this one started. And the Ducks will kick it away to start. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go right back to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. To the air, it's Carr. Looking to scramble. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Snags it down the right side.
Look at this, bro. It's nothing I can do, bro, I guess. This is crazy. It keeps happening.
That is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule.
There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J.
Breaks away on the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Moore will throw. Got the quick pass. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and he gives them the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. Oh, the offense is taking a chance here, staying on the... Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Catch in the middle. It's Fields. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Now they'll try the right side. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Fakes to grab. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some pop.
Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Moore to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whittington. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Back to pass, it's Carr. Gets it to the back. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years, and the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend.
Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
From the gun, give on the inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Grabbed on the outside, it's Fields. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Snares it outside, it's Fields. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Carr. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Looking for more room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got it in the middle, it's Hughes. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man, it's Whittington. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He wants to change this route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Moore will throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's locked. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. On the run, it's Love. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore to the air. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's low. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. And good work by the cover. To knock down the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Grab near the marker. It's Hughes. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Whittington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Got him downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw again. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there. Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Flips it out in the flat. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Notre Dame right back to the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Past the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Well, the defense ran a long way that time in pursuit, but they were able to make the tackle for a big loss, and they've got to get lined up right away because the offense is going quickly.
Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly. And they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Love. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Rides to the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Love. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those...
Breaks into the open. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass, it's Carr. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Receivers right now aren't getting open. We got to do a better job offensively of trying to create opportunities for them. So use motion, get some stack releases, create that separation, slant routes out.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hughes. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Whittington. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Whittington. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Whittington. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence because you're
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking